Hi everyone, it's utilisés, so welcome to Brain Mix. Today's video is going to be a 2-in-1 movie review because I'm going to review the prequel and the sequel of The Babysitter, so The Babysitter 1 and The Babysitter 2. So The Babysitter 1, actually the actual title is not Babysitter 1, it's The Babysitter. The Babysitter 2 is not The Babysitter 2, it's The Babysitter The Killer Queen, I think, or just Killer Queen, I'm not quite sure right now. And so The Babysitter, both actually, when I've watched quickly the trailer, because nowadays with the trailers I don't watch them, like I don't watch the full length. Besides, it's not an horror movie, but the One Night in Miami, I watch it like from beginning to end several times. And so usually I don't watch the trailers from beginning to end, but with this, so like I did with this one, I actually watched only a few moments of it, and for those few moments of it, it's like, oh, it's gonna be funny, it's gonna be horror, it's gonna be gory, but maybe it's not gonna be the humor that kind of like the previous video, which is here, which obviously you should go watch after this video. But the first one, it's I like it. I more not dislike it, it's just very strong, but yeah, I was like, I'm balanced with it. So what I did like about that movie, it's just like very funny, very well edited, the rhythm after the half an hour slow starts, the rhythm after the slow beginning, it's very fast and it's great. The movie actually is an hour 25, I think, so maybe that's why it's fast after the half an hour. It just takes too long to start. And what I didn't like also about that movie, it's that for a while I was like, first it takes a while to start, and I'm thinking maybe it got so slow to start just so the first kill and the rest of the action and not the intrigue, but yeah, the rest of the action like gets to you. And yeah, it's I'm not gonna spoil you. I'm gonna try to do this review without any spoilers, but and so even though there's like those little details that wasn't a big fan of, I really like that it was a crazy kind of délire. We say in French, how do you say, it's like you've got like those private joke, but it's very like something else. In horror, it's like not an horror, a humor that doesn't really mind what people think, and I really like that kind of stuff because maybe that's how I am, that's my personality. But yeah, it's like what the fuck kind of horror, and there's a lot of what the fuck moments. Yeah, we swear on this channel. I don't know why I said earlier, we swear on this channel. We don't mind about shocking people and also modernization. Who cares? But yeah, there's a lot of what the fuck moments, and at the end, I was like, oh, actually, I really like that movie, and that actually takes us on to The Babysitter Killer Queen. So The Babysitter Killer Queen, just like the first movie, the prequel, was actually directed by the same director. If I remember correctly, it's MCG who directed, and I think maybe wrote it as well. And also it's to tell you how gory it is, it's not PG-18, but it's PG-16. I'm not actually a big fan of like very gory horror movies, but when it's done properly, and it's like in this case with those two movies, The Babysitter and The Babysitter Killer Queen, it's not too much. It's there, but it's not too much. It didn't exaggerate everything. But unlike The Babysitter, the first one, this movie is a bit longer, and I think they managed the start of it a bit better. Like I said with the first one takes a while to start and maybe too much, and then I didn't say that with the first one, but then it just was too quick. But with this one, the rhythm was just perfect. It was rhythm-wise perfect from beginning to start, and actually I preferred the second one. And actually I'm gonna show you part of my notes where I did like a graphic of how, you know, usually when like there's prequels and sequels, the first one is the best and the second one and the ones after are like shit. But with this one, it's not the case in my opinion. And what I wrote actually in my little notebook just there is this. We'll let this focus, but see, I wrote much better, and here's like obviously the base when you start watching, that's Babysitter, and that's Babysitter, the Killer Queen. And yeah, that was that good. I really love Babysitter Killer Queen. There's a character and that I don't really like, and that's I think the only thing, well, one of the only things in that movie that I didn't like is the character that's being played by Bella Thorne. I like how ridiculous and stupid the character is, but at the same time, maybe it's a guilty pleasure kind of stuff. So whilst we're talking about the things that I didn't like about that movie, they're not like massive stuff, and actually most of people won't pick on, but sometimes when I watch movies, and especially horror movies, I pick on these small details. So yeah, there's small details, like maybe there are details of the movie that I didn't like, because, you know, sometimes when you make a movie, you want stuff to be a certain way, but because the way the production is made, you can't do it the way you really want, and sometimes it's just shit happens. So the shit that happened maybe was not made to be done. The thing I didn't like was that sometimes there's a couple of things that are not logic. So the things that comes to mind was that the logic of it's not spoiler. I think you kind of, well, spoiler alert. The thing that's like pops in my head when it comes to illogic in the movie is that the cult, the people who come back from the dead. So in the first movie, they haven't completed the ritual, but yet the ritual that would allow them to live on forever. But they are back in the second movie, but the way it was explained is that because they were allowed back, because every 2 years they are put in the limbos, but every 2 years they're allowed to come back to try again with the ritual. I was like, but still it works because it's funny, and all the characters, by the way, the ones of those who came back, also the ones in the first one, they're very good actors. But I've got to say big kudos to this person I don't know the name of. I know his face because he's on YouTube, he's a YouTuber, but he's very great. He is very, very good in those characters in the first one, and even more in the second one.
Where I am? I'm staying right here. My feet is planted on the earth. You hear me saying?
And the other thing that I didn't like was like, oh, come on. It's like one thing you have to do with a movie. It's like there was no like reluctant on showing blood as well. It's like, that's why I didn't understand and didn't like. It's like at some point in the movie, those who are taking part in the ritual, they've got to drink in a cuppy thing that I don't have the name in English for at the moment, but there's blood in it, well, supposed blood obviously, and they have to drink from it. And all the actors that you see them drink from it, and you see their teeth, they're pearl white teeth. They're just drunk blood, and yet they have no blood on their teeth. So to end this video on a good note and on a happy note, with a movie where there's a lot of death, the things I liked, I'm gonna end up with two things that I didn't like, is the way, also the few things it was done, the aparté, and it's not this After Effects, but I don't have the term, but it's like sometimes when they do scenes from like Mortal Kombat style, and they had some titles on the screen. It's just like, I like that kind of movies and the spirit of that. And also the thing that I really like is that sometimes you've got to look for clues, and you've got to do like a PI kind of investigation to know the truth from the not truth, from the lies, and from the not truth. We're gonna keep that term. And yes, like, is Cole actually crazy? Is he not? Is he telling the truth? Did everything happen? Who knows? Was everything true? Did everything happen? Nothing happened? What's the truth? So you've got to look out for clues whilst watching The Babysitter Killer Queen. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy watching it. If you did enjoy watching it, do you like this video? Comment it and say it to me in the comments. I really like show some support. And also, if you want to support the channel, subscribe to the channel, share it to your friends and your social media. And yeah, if you have some comments, whether you like the video or not, do say in the comment with the utmost respect and love. And just joke aside, yeah, if you do have some comments, do say in the video down below. And yeah, whether it's positive or not. So any feedback help me improve, and you tell me in the comments also which other movie you'd like me to review or tell you what I thought of it. And I hope you're gonna watch those 2 movies because they're both really worth watching, and if you wanna have fun on your own or if you wanna have a good laugh with your friends. And I will see you next time for the next video on the December 13th. Which video we're gonna see? To know that, you have to watch the next video. I'll see you next time. Bye.